A potential for flooding is starting as we move towards the first day of spring. This week, the forecast is keeping the temperature above the freezing mark for the next few days, and there's some rain in the near future as well. These factors have the town of Huntsville emergency crews on alert, but not yet feeling concerned.
There are no concerns. We're just monitoring the water levels right now. The next 72 hours is going to play a big part. We've got warm day, no freezing at night, tonight or tomorrow night, and we have rain coming on Thursday, I believe. So we're monitoring, but then it goes back to cold again. So I'm hoping that would slow it back down. But the levels are going up, but nothing concerning at this time. But staff are monitoring.
Huntsville has put out a warning that we may see potential flooding on the downtown area, something Monahan says is normal with the narrow river flow of the Muskoka River.
Well, we always know that that bridge is the pinch point, and that if the water does come down and we do happen to get the high levels, that it gets pinched at the bridge and the water starts to rise. We're not seeing that right now. We can't predict with the amount of snow that we had this year. The amount we didn't have a lot of rain during the winter months, so I don't believe there's a lot of moisture in the snow, but every year everything's different. Everything's different, and we can't predict on anything. We're just asking people to, or letting people know that we're monitoring right at this point, and we'll certainly be, we'll give them lots of notice if we feel that there's going to be any flooding. We are seeing some flooding on roads, but that's just strictly from the rain that we had, frozen culverts, snowbanks holding the water back. So, but that's strictly from frozen culverts.
Meanwhile, as we know, what starts in Huntsville makes its way to Bracebridge. And while the town down south isn't on heightened alert just yet, Mayor Rick Maloney says they're keeping an eye on the situation with the forecast this week.
As always, heightened a period of time for folks, especially those that are living in and around prone flood areas. I can tell you that the last communication of Friday of last week, Minister of Natural Resources has not changed its, I guess, prediction at this point. They're lowering all the lakes that they can manage to the lowest operating zone, so there's more capacity in the lake system. Anecdotally, the lower part of the Muskoka River below the Bracebridge Falls is down significantly. I think at the upper end from Wilson's Falls through to Bracebridge Falls, it's probably seasonal normal, which is causing a little bit of concern from folks that are living along that stretch there. So we have a meeting this Wednesday with our local Bracebridge emergency control group and having some discussions about what we're seeing. I will say that it's always weather dependent on what happens for the spring freshet. Right now, we had a prediction of some significant rainfall over the last weekend. That didn't really happen to the extent that was maybe forecast, which is a good thing. Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably into Thursday, I understand that temperatures are going to be significantly on the plus side in the double digits, with overnight lows in the single digits on the plus side. But then that is followed very quickly by, I would say, more seasonal temperatures, single digit fives, fours, and threes during the day, with negative temperatures overnight for what I see in the long range forecast through the balance of the month as far as the outlook looks. That's a good thing. Anytime that we can have that gradual thaw. What complicates things, James, as you know, is that when we compound that with rain, excessive rain, that just kind of limits the capacity and the ability for the watershed to move water, and then that's where the challenges happen. It happened in 13, it happened in 19, where we had significant rainfalls. Tuesday, Wednesday, like today and tomorrow, I understand that we're probably seeing, according to the forecast I looked at, about less than 3 millimeters of rain over those 2 days, which is a good thing. So, Mother Nature's working for us on kind of managing this. I will also just say, though, that we continue to remind folks to be diligent Make sure that you're taking all the necessary precautions. If you're living in flood prone areas, take those precautions. Make sure that you're securing your property. Um, Sandbagging will be available. I'll get an update on that on Wednesday, but there will be some sandbags available through the town for residents who want to put some sandbags around, window wells and things like that, and help protect their property. Also, making sure what you can do is make sure your downspouts and snow are cleared and snow is moved around away from the foundations of your property. And then your basement, just take that protection to move valuables and personal effects up to higher levels so that you're not going to have any significant property damage. That being said, the short-term outlook looks reasonably positive, and anytime that we can have these sunny days with a gradual melt, not compounded with extreme, days of rain, really helps in the situation.